Hey everyone, BJ's832 back with another deck review. Why is the light on? Oh well, it's kind of strange. These are the Indictus playing cards from Nicolai Arrow. Arrow, I think that's how I pronounce his name. I apologize for butchering it. Who is from Design Imperator. Indictus translates into unspeakable, by the way. Two versions, the pristine and the antique. They both look very similar, as you can see. But this one's a nice clean version with clean gold foil. It's got a gold foil ram on there and a carpet type pattern on there. And it says limited edition on the bottom with a little M. This one is the antique version. It's got wear and tear and dirtiness to it. And it's supposed to have a kind of a worn out gold foil to it. These are the first volume in a series of dark art poker decks, and this is basically quoting the project, inspired by Macbeth, the Tudors, and the history of human ethics. It illustrates physical and psychological effects of political ambition on those who seek power through involvement with the underworld and dark faith. They have a matte finish tuck case, metallic gold inks, 310 GSM linen stock, printed by Noir Arts once again. And like I said, this one has kind of a worn and frayed gold foil to it. It's supposed to anyways. They look pretty similar to me. And the illustrations in this were done by Marx Bart. He hand drew all the illustrations, and then Nicolai, did a little touching up as needed. So that's the front. The golden ram. Pretty nice. You can see this one is not as shiny because it's not supposed to be. At least it doesn't look like it's as shiny. Side, there's a star. Beautiful gold foil and some embossing, it looks like. Yep, embossing. The other side, a different symbol. Anyways, for some reason this light is on. So that's what you get on the one side. On the other side, the top, just a nice pattern. The bottom, 56 metallic ink poker playing cards manufactured in Europe by Noir Arts Playing Cards, NPCC. The back, it says Indictus by Nicolai Arrow, 2015, and 56 playing cards at the bottom with all 4 pips. Custom stamp type seal with a kind of a Victorian style look to it. It says Indictus and 0006, number 6. And also it says Indictus limited edition. And 6 out of 1400. It's hard to see though because it's stupid light. I don't know why this light is on. This one you can see basically the same thing, but it's got stain edge, wear and tear. You can see the embossing on there. Very cool. And this one does not have any embossing. So this one's got an embossing that's sort of wear and tear. Nice. I like it. Even the seal is worn out. So let's get to the cards. Well, the flap has a crown with something in Latin. We'll get to that in a bit, I guess. Some Roman numerals on the flaps here, which I don't know what they mean. And in the inside, it's got a nice pattern to it, as you can see. Victorian style. So first of all, you get a card. It says Indictus by Nicolai Arrow. A nice symbol with some keys on it. Limited edition, printed by Noir Arts. The back, black and gold, metallic inks, some snakes on there, lots of nice details, white border. And then you get another card that says Indictus. Indictus, unspeakable. Indictus, the first volume in a series of deluxe dark art poker playing card decks by artist Nicolai Arrow. The deck illustrates the damaging physical and psychological effects of the political ambition, blah blah. I talked about all that already, so don't worry about it. It also is a visual depiction of deception, ethical treachery, and shadowy immoral shortcuts. Get off your moral high horse and start double dealing. Screw morals, start cheating. The Jokers. You get this one. It's got those keys in the corner. It's got a skull with a snake wrapped around it. And it does have some stuff on there. in Latin. I thought there was something that said what it said. Or was that the other deck? The other deck has some definitions. This one does not, apparently. And then this one is a snake with an apple. And you can see the gold metallic inks on there. Very shiny faces. Similar but different. There's some kind of a meaning to that. And you can see the corners, the colors are reversed as well on those ribbons. The aces. It's a spade tip with like angel wings or something like that. Pretty cool. Nice font on the lettering as well. I like that. Ace of hearts. You can see the gold metallic ink somewhat. And you got basically kind of a deer. This one again looks like a butterfly or something. I'm not going to worry about this here on the sides because it's hard to read. It's got a font that's hard for me to read. It's all just, Latin stuff. Here we got compass and whatchamacallit in the diamond. I like them except for the part that because of the extra details, it makes it a little bit difficult to make out the pip. That's just a little minor gripe that I have with them. The court cards. A lot of skeletons and dead people, except for the queens. They survived for somehow. But not the kings and the jacks. As you can see, the hearts and diamonds have gold metallic inks. I apologize if I'm going a little bit fast. You can always pause and rewind. Very nicely done though. And then the number cards. Nice, beautiful pips. You can see if you look closely, they look like they got those ram antlers in there, just like you see on the tuck case. There's a ram right there. You get that same kind of a detail within the pips. It's pretty cool. So that is that. The cards, of course, have a well, I'll show you the other one as well, of course. Whoops. I'm going to pull all these away. Put this here. Da-da-da. These ones, the antique deck. You have the same cards. What you will see, for one, is that you got black borders. And there's a little bit of, wear and tear going into them already. In fact, you can probably see that if you closely. Some, especially this side, check that out. That's like factory defect right there. All that crap. But black borders, I would have preferred if they made the borders to match the faces, because this is what it's all about. It's about a dirty antique deck that has some wear and tear to it. You can see it's not white, it's a different color. So why not have that on the borders as well to match? But outside of that, the artwork is identical. Court cards, number cards, everything. Pretty cool. Overall, as far as the backs are concerned, pretty nice. I will say 4.5, 4 3/4 out of 5 perhaps. This one, a little bit less because of the black borders. So 4 3/4, 4.5. I'll say that. The faces, pretty nice. I love the pips and the fonts and everything. The fonts on the court cards, aces, maybe a little bit too much. They could have made it a little bit more like the other ones. But it's not bad. I like the artwork and everything, the gold colors. It's usable. I'm not a big fan of this little writing here. It's really hard to read. It is. I will say 4 3/4 out of 5. Or maybe 5 out of 5. To be fair, it's good art. It's a nice little, nicely done artwork. Nice job. But then again, it's subjective, and those decks I like better, so I'll say 4 3/4 out of 5. Handling wise, it's printed by Noir Arts. Again, there's that problem where you can kind of feel the edge on the faces because of how it was cut, like this. And so that affects handling just a little bit, but it is a linen stock, and a linen finish and a decent stock, a little bit thin, but similar to a bicycle, I would say. So I would say, again, like 4.5 out of 5 for handling. Overall, 4 3/4 out of 5, I'll say. It's a pretty solid decks. They're pretty good. I like them. Not sure where you can get them. Haven't seen them in any of the major sites, but check out designimperator.com or their Facebook page. They might have some somewhere. Or contact them through their Kickstarter project. They'll be more than happy to help you out. That is the Indictus. I look forward to more in this series. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Check out collectibleplayingcards.com, cardboard.com. Links and discount codes in the description box below. See you next time. Thanks for watching.